people in the world, not just America, but most people in the world who have limited closet space.
Amen.
Must have, because we don't have enough hanging space. I mean, listen, if you're the husband in the family and you're thinking, you know, my wife has taken over the closet. She has, there's no room left. There's extra closet space available. And you're going to explain exactly how simple this is to put together.
What you have here is total flexibility. You can put your jeans up. You can put your shirts up. You can put your pants up. You can hang anything that you would in a full-size closet with this floor-to-ceiling closet pull. And it's totally adjustable. Bill, take a look at this. These arms completely adjust. You can have them up. You can have them down. When you fold them down, they lock into place. And they hold, this whole thing holds hundreds of pounds. You can hang 50 different garments on there. Now, up on the top, there's a spring. You see the spring there? It's a compression spring, so any floor, any ceiling, you have a full-size closet. Imagine if you like to drip dry. Maybe you've got some delicates. You put it in your bathtub, the floor to the ceiling right there. Maybe you have a laundry room. My gosh, how convenient is it to come straight out of the washing machine and hang right there? And when you're not using your floor-to-ceiling closet pull, which is really interesting, it'll hide in a corner. Watch, you simply fold up the arms, quickly and easy as this, and you can tuck it right in a corner so it never takes up any closet, any space when you're not using it. This invention, I'll tell you something, it's raving all around the world.
You know, everybody said to me, Bill, why did you pick the laundry pole for hose pick? Because I have two of them, and because in my closet, which is, you could only imagine what my closet looks like working in this business, these come in handy when you wake up in the morning, guy or gal, and you want to lay out your wardrobe for the day for work, or if you want to like look at different colors, you can put all of the shirts you want to select with all the trousers, the jackets, and that way you can see at a glance what you've laid out for work the next day. If you want it this year, you have to be on the phone for it. It's sold out at the premiere. When Akos brought this to HSN, I was the first host to work with him. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon.
And you had how many? Was it 30?
3,300, I think.
3,300 people on a weekday. Now, that we have 3 to 4 times more viewers on the weekend. If you're a woman, if you're a guy, if you have no closet space or you need more, or with the holidays coming when it's going to be snowing,
you got it.
When people come to the front door, what are you going to do with their wet coats? Keep them outside underneath the eaves. You take the eave of the house, you can attach it on the front porch, let them hang their coats outside on the porch.
I have to tell you, people in the reviews, they've been saying they love it in the laundry room. And here's the problem. I love it when the kids come in from the snow. But what do? They get to the front door, they tear off their coats, they tear off their mitts, and all the wet stuff is sitting there on my hardwood floor. I'm going, aye, what are we going to do? Here's a good idea. Pop up the floor-to-ceiling closet pull right there in the hallway. Hang up the wet coats, hang up the wet things, hang up the wet shoes. I've even included for you, Bill, a double hook here. You see the double hook? So you can hang up the wet shoes. For example, the kids can come in there and hang up the wet shoes to dry. You've got 2 of those for the shoes. You can go up to 50 different garments on the floor-to-closet ceiling pull. And I got to tell you something else. You know what's happening soon? The holidays are happening. You know what happens in my house on the holidays? We entertain. And you know what they do? You have all these coats. What do? We put all the coats on the second floor in the kids' bedroom. We pile up the clothes, right? And then everybody has to go rummaging through the coats when they're leaving. Forget about it. What you do now is you take your floor-to-ceiling closet pull, you pop it right there at the front door, and as they walk in the door, hang them up.
Very quickly, this is one of those things that you think to yourself, will I use that? I don't know a single solitary person who watches television that's watching HSN that will not take advantage of this. When you're ironing, set it up floor to ceiling by your ironing board so that all of your clothing can be hung up as you iron it. Number 1. Number 2, when you are doing your laundry, folding or hanging, where do you put it now? I know you do this because I do it, or I did it. You hang things on the doorknobs. You hang things on the knobs of the dresser. You hang things on the doorknobs and you get them all nicely hung, and then they fall off. Not anymore. You have the laundry pole. It's an innovative, brilliant invention. Akos actually designed this when he was overseas with a gentleman. They came up with a couple of concepts, threw them together. It is going to be one of, listen to me, buy a couple of them so you can hang linens up, towels. If you don't have a linen closet in your small little condo in New York, use it for towels and for sheets. Use it for things that you have no place to store. All of your tablecloths.
My gosh,
put them in the table, and like in the closet where your linens, your napkins, all of your tablecloths, your sheets can be hung up to dry, so that if you don't want them being wrinkled by the dryer, you can let them hang dry. I let things hang dry because you know what? It's just better for the fabric.
My gosh, don't throw your jeans in the dryer. That's my personal opinion, because I think you can extend the life of your jeans if you simply hang them up to dry. What do you do with the drapes? What do you do with the duvets? Seriously, if you want to steam them, where do you put them, right? Now you can hang them up from stem to stern. You can steam them up here, right here in position. I got to tell you why I invented this. I used to walk into my place. I love my place, right? I walk in, have a hard day at work, and I see clothes everywhere. There's clothes in the kitchen. There's clothes in the thing. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm drying them. I can't just throw those in the dryer. And it's outside, it's raining, or it's snowing or whatever. So I thought, wait a minute, there got to be a better solution than throwing it over my dining room table, chairs, and all that kind of stuff. The floor-to-ceiling pole gives me a full-size closet right there whenever I need it.
Well, okay, let me just give you an update here. Listen, there's nothing to think about here. This is not, oh, I got to talk to my husband or to the guys, I got to talk to my wife. This is a very basic decision. And the decision is answered by, do you have enough space? In the closet? In the laundry room? Is it aggravating when you iron? No place to hang things? Just listen to me. This is the best investment you're going to make today for organizational use in your home, anywhere you want. No restrictions other than the maximum ceiling height is what?
Almost 10 feet.
Okay, now most people in the world do not have 9 and 10-foot ceilings. The average tall ceiling is 9 feet.
100% right.
Right?
Yep, 100% right.
Most older homes, 7 to 8 feet.
Yeah, 7 to 8 feet. This will work in almost every situation for you. And it's totally adjustable. You see these arms, you fold them up when you're not using them, and all you have to do is fold them down. Now, you can adjust them. You can have them high, you can have them low, you can have them here, you can have them there. You can have them absolutely anywhere. And I'll tell you where you're going to use them. Let's go step over here, Bill.
Listen,
right here
for the mud room, if you
live
up north, the mud room that's always schmutzy and dirty and snowy, this is what you need. But when you pull things out of the dryer and you put them on a huggable hanger, put them on the laundry pole. Listen, I wanted 5 or 6, 7, 8,000. Believe me, of these to offer you today, because I knew what was going to happen. There are 800 left. We have about 800.
Oh my gosh.
We have 600 customers on the phone line. These will sell out. If you're on the line, you've got one. We are doing them at free shipping today, and only for my show. It's the only time you're going to see them for Host Pick. They're on 2 flexible payments for $19.98. If you've got a small apartment, if you've got a large house, if you've got children who are forever throwing their coats on the floor when they come in the house at night from school in the afternoon, put this at the front door. Let all the snow and the rain and the schmutz drip in the porch where it's, hard floor surface. If you have a hard floor surface on the porch, let it drain out there, let it drip out there, and that way you're not messing up the house, and you can teach them the lesson of where to hang their coat.
Something really important I use it for is when I get dressed in the morning. I am not a morning person, and now it's actually dark in the morning, so I don't want to turn all the lights on. So what I do in my own closet, I throw the pole up, and then I lay out my shirts and my pants, whatever I'm wearing for the next day. Do this for your kids. Do this for your husband. It's right there for you. You can just lay it out. They know exactly what to put on. Over here, if you're drip drying, if you've got your delicates, put it in the bathtub.
Oh, good idea.
If you floor the bathtub, the ceiling of the bathtub, you can hang and drip dry all your delicates right there.
Shoes, everything. Well, this sold out. Akos, thank you so much. I told you.
Thank you. God bless you.
I'm going to scan you, and you're going to disappear and go find some more laundry.